Hello Leos, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you a general reading for the month of September. So I have taken some time off, so it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back, glad to see all of you. Hope you all are doing well. So September, today is the 21st of September, and we're at the beginning of Libra season. And that's air energy, so clearing our thoughts, balancing our hearts and minds, and just sort of balancing our lives with our internal energy and our external energy. Tomorrow is the fall equinox, the 22nd of September, so it's a nice transitional energy as we transition from summer to fall, going from fire energy to, well, we're coming out of Virgo season, so earth energy into air energy. But in the summer we had a lot of fiery, passionate energy as well, particularly with the 8-8 Lionsgate in Leo season, so your season, and that was also catalyzed with the eclipses that we had in July. So lots of fast-moving energy in the summer, and it slowed itself down, kind of grounded itself in the Virgo season from August till now, end of September, late September, and today we are entering Libra season. All right, so Leos, how about we check in together and clear our energy and take some nice deep cleansing breaths and connect to one another. Okay, here we go. Lovely, thank you. Okay, so Leos, what I'm going to do for you is, to get us started, I'm going to use the Goddess of the Moon Oracle deck just to pull a theme card. Sometimes 2 or 3 pop out, but I've been usually pulling 1 for the collective, just to get us started with what the overall energy is for your reading. And while I'm shuffling, feel free to check out my website, awakenhealings.org. If you want to schedule a reading with me or any type of energy healing work. So I am a shamanic practitioner, and I do offer distance healing sessions as well. So just something to think about if that's something you're interested in. All right, so let's get started. What is the theme for Leo for September? Ooh, that one popped quite nicely. Okay, this is the 29 card, 11. And it's the Hunger card. Ooh, I love that, Leo. That is a beautiful full moon. I feel like this is completing a cycle. We see a wolf howling at the moon. So I feel like you guys are setting your intentions with the universe. I feel like you all are declaring boldly what it is that you want, what it is that you desire for this next cycle. So the summertime, the energy from July to August was very intense. We had 3 eclipses, like 2 solar and a lunar, or 2 lunar and a solar, but either way, it was very rare that we had that. We had some really intense full moons and new moons in the summer as well. And I feel like what was going on was a lot of karmic energy was tying up and closing down. That everyone in the collective was closing out karmic contracts, and these contracts go all the way back decades, 10, 20, 30 years even, just depending on where it is that you are on the cycle. But in doing so, that helped clear the decks, helped clear the space for many of us to start thinking about new ideas, new directions in life. And I feel like with you guys, with Leo, that you all are really declaring, you're getting in touch with your intuitive side. We have this big, beautiful, bold full moon. So that's lunar energy, that's intuition, that's your inner knowing. And I feel like you're really getting connected with the divine, with your higher power, with your higher consciousness, right? So you're tapping into that soul energy. And I feel like you're boldly exclaiming what it is that you desire to manifest. So this is a perfect time right now to be manifesting our desires, our goals, our dreams. We had a new moon in Virgo last Thursday, and it was really beautiful and really powerful. It was a super new moon. We're gonna have a full moon on the 3rd, I believe, of October coming up, so that should be beautiful as well. So that'll be about completions. New moons are about beginnings, new beginnings. So perhaps since this is a full moon, you guys are getting ready to close something out as well. And you can use the energy on the 3rd of October to do that with that full moon. So that's also something to keep in mind. Perhaps some of you are in the process of ending relationships, leaving a job, moving houses, transitioning, right? I feel like this is very transitional energy in order to move you to the next phase. So I feel like perhaps in the next 2 weeks, this is something that you all are going to be, undergoing, tapping into. So just keep that in mind. Take it how it resonates. We have a lot of lunar energy going on right now at this time. Okay, so this is the Muse Tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards. I'm just going to pull a Celtic card spread for you all. So it does take 10 cards. So just give me a minute to get this spread going. That way. Yeah. Ooh. Cards are chatty, which I like. Very, very nice. So I hope you all have had a wonderful summer and a nice Labor Day weekend. Mine was good. Just have been slowing down recently. I've been busy with work, doing a lot of that. But, also made a point to take some time out for myself just to kind of unplug and recharge my soul batteries. So I was able to get to the beach this summer. Went to a few beaches along the East Coast, and we have gorgeous weather out this way. So, it's nice to be on the shoreline and, feel the ocean breeze and just listen to the crash of the waves. So I'm a Pisces, so for me, being around any body of water is automatically soul charging. So, yeah, and then over here on the East Coast, the weather is changing. Suddenly the temperature has dropped. Can I take these? No, it's too much. But the weather has dropped, and it's sweater weather over here on the East Coast. So it has come in fast. Fall is definitely approaching us quick, fast, in a hurry. And we'll see what type of winter we have. But with that, with the changing of the seasons, that also changes our energy. So we are entering a time period in our lives where we are starting to slow down. This is more of an internal type energy that kind of calls us to turn within and sort of give ourselves a life review towards the end of the year, as we enter December and the new year pretty soon. So we have a few more months left in 2020. I know many of you may be thrilled about that because 2020 has been quite a year for each and every one of us. I do feel like 2020 had a lot of tower energy. So our lives are changed, have been changed in some shape, form, or fashion. And now we're left with, I hate this phrase, I hate the new normal, but we're left with a new way of doing things. Our lives have been upgraded, they've been altered, and so have we. How we view ourselves, how we view our surroundings, how we view people, and how we value our personal time and sort of the things that we're saying yes to. I feel like most of us now have got a good sense of what's important to them, and it's not what it used to be pre-pandemic. So there was a big shift in consciousness, in perspective, in our thoughts, in our perceptions, right? And it's for the better. It's definitely for the better, and I feel like we're all better people for having gone through the year of 2020 and the challenges and obstacles and lessons it has brought forth to us. All right, Leo. So give me a moment to go ahead and flip over the cards that are still face down and check in with your energy and see what we're going to be starting with. Okay. Interesting. Yes, very transitional energy and lots of spiritual intuition coming in. Okay, so Leo, bottom of the deck, you're starting off with the Seven of Materials. Yes, this is waiting energy. Seven of Materials is the equivalent of the Seven of Pentacles and the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So that is planting the seeds of intention and waiting for them to grow. So I do get the sense that many of you all have done your spiritual work around the summertime, harnessing the energy of the eclipses and harness the energy of the 8-8 Lionsgate, which is very powerful. And with that now, your seeds of intentions are starting to come into fruition. They're starting to manifest, and those new timelines are being drawn in. So with the Virgo season, we were required to be very patient, very logical, very methodical, thinking about how we wanted to take these ideas and add tangibility to them. So perhaps some of you wanted to open a business, maybe an Etsy shop. Maybe there's something that you want to do on the side, but you need to give it legs. So you're thinking about maybe a website name, a website domain, your financial structure, how you're going to offer your service or goods to customers and things like that. So, planning your websites, business card designs, advertising, things like that. Maybe some of you are doing community service projects, so organizing teams, projects, looking at dates, lots of calendar activity, things like that. Maybe some of you are working on yourselves, fitness program. Now that the gyms are open for most of us, it's time to get back on track. And maybe some of us have to lose some COVID weight. I mean, I do. But, it's just about taking these ideas, these goals and dreams, and making them tangible. So adding structure, for example, the fitness program, it's, getting to the gym. What days and what times are you going to go, and how are you going to set up your nutrition? So maybe changing your shopping list, going maybe more organic and whole foods versus, other items that perhaps you like to consume. Maybe increasing your water take, watching your sleeping, making sure you're getting enough sleep, things like that. So I do feel like there's a lot of structure being added to your life, and I feel like with this Seven of Materials, it's just about setting the conditions to allow your seeds of intentions to grow, to flourish, to bloom, right? Okay, so central to your reading, we're kicking it off with the Muse of Materials. Yes, so this is the King of Pentacle energy. So I feel like Leos, you guys are very, again, a lot of Virgo energy we're talking about. So basically everything I was saying about adding structure to your life, this is setting you up for success. So I feel like you're in a good spot right now, Leos. I feel like you're very successful. Money's in the bank. You're doing well at work. You're doing well at home. Your relationships are flourishing. They're balanced. And I feel like life for you is really good, because crossing you is the 10 of Inspiration, reverse. This is the 10 of Wands energy. So you are releasing burdens, stress, things that no longer serve you. So there was an ending, because foundational to you is the 8 of Emotions, reversed. You're walking away from something. 8 of Emotions is the equivalent to the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're releasing this 10 of Wands, this burden. So this could be endings. This could be an ending of a relationship, ending of a job. I feel like I'm picking up some COVID energy, so I'm feeling like some of you may have lost employment during the pandemic, and now you've been, your conditions have changed to where now you're actually moving cities, moving elsewhere for better job opportunities, to start something anew, right? So I do see this as a positive beginning, because again, you are coming in as the Muse of Materials, so the King of Pentacles. So you're doing quite well for yourself despite this. In your recent past, here it is, the Tower moment. I do get the sense that whatever this tower was, it shook up your environment, it shook up your world. And I feel like it did require you to literally uproot yourself and move forward in a new direction. And I feel like had this tower moment not happened, and I feel like the tower here is representing the pandemic, the financial crisis, the massive unemployment rates right now in the United States. I feel like all that happened was a change mechanism for you to uproot yourself and move forward. Had this not happened, I don't think you would have taken the opportunity that you're seizing right now. I think had this not happened, you would have continued to stay where you're at, maintain the status quo, and maybe think and dream about, other things. But this was a huge motivator. I mean, I feel like this was something that was going to happen, and it's turning out to be a blessing in disguise is what I'm getting. I don't think that you would have made this drastic change had it not been overall for the pandemic and what it's brought for you, the types of changes that it's brought for you. In your mind's eye is the Five of Voices. So this is the Five of Swords. So I feel like there's something going on, sort of like conflict energy in your mind. This could be a bit of stress. This could be an argument with someone. Perhaps this is just... I'm hearing utilities, so I figure some of you may have just moved into a new apartment or some sort, and you're dealing with utilities and cable and just the stress of getting things turned on and set up for some reason. This could also be just the energy of a new environment, getting settled in, figuring out your spots to hang out, your go-to places, getting to know your environment. But this is a challenge. This is a conflict, but I'm not seeing this as like anything. It's not coming in as argumentative or fighting or angry. I'm not seeing any of that. I do get the sense that this is just all part of the change that you are experiencing right now. In your near future, the Hermit, yeah. So I feel like whatever is going on, and I feel like what's going on in your mind with this Five of Voices, it's going to move you into a type of hermit mode. And I feel like you're going to take some time out for yourselves, Leo, just to check in with yourself, do some soul searching, turn within, tap into some solitude energy, not necessarily isolation energy, but it's just going within and just maybe taking a time out to gain your footing and to check in at the soul level with what you want, to ensure that the track you're on is going to move you forward and increase your progress towards your goals, towards your ideas, towards these dreams that it is that you're moving to. I feel like this is you setting up your best life, and I feel like you've made the physical move to wherever you're at. And again, some of you have moved cities. Some of you may have just moved residence. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm doing laundry and it sounded like something was about to bust and break, so I had to pause the video just to go double check and make sure everything was okay, but all is well. All is well. So sorry about the interruption, but we were talking about the Hermit. Yeah, and Leo, I feel like this is you guys definitely turning within to gain that inner introspection. You are doing a lot of connecting at the soul level, and I feel like your intuition is on overdrive, or is on, I don't want to say hyperdrive, but it's just, it's on. And if you're quiet and you're able to quiet the mind, you'll be able to hear the messages that Spirit wants you to bring in. Because we are seeing this Five of Voices, which is conflict, inner conflict. This could also be self-criticism. So this may be something for you to sort of take a moment to kind of go within and self-soothe and self-heal. This may be a good time for some self-care. With this Tower moment, I'm also picking up that some of you may have gone through a breakup, and you have moved away from something pretty significant, pretty major, because this is a big change is what I'm seeing. And you could be upset about the situation. You could be going over and over in your mind's eye about what could have been done differently. Maybe words were spoken or actions were done, and you're sort of saying, you're doing that what if game. The point is that this is all karmic situations, and this is about leveling up and lessons learned. And I feel like Leo's in this situation, nothing could have been done or said differently to prevent the outcome of a separation or a breakup. Because again, this is an ending. We're seeing endings here. And this tower moment has a very cleansing and healing vibe towards it because it's divinely guided. And whatever this tower moment represents to you is going to bring about positive change after a period of healing, after a period of solitude and introspection. So this would be a good time, Leos, to also take some time to meditate and journal, write down your thoughts, your ideas, your fears, your feelings. Write it out on paper because that gives it tangibility, and it gives you an opportunity to go back and look at what you've written and to see what patterns and themes are emerging. That way you can identify which ways to start tweaking and working with your energy. You know, if you're seeing a pattern and it's not yielding the results you want and it's starting to become a recurring theme, that may be an area for you to look into to do some healing work around. All right, so again, like I said, check out my services because maybe we can work together. awakenhealings.org. Okay, so Knight of Materials is coming in. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. So usually knights bring messages, but in this case, since it's reversed, something is moving away. Perhaps some of you are dealing with earth signs because crossing central to you is the King of Pentacles energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Perhaps a earth sign reversed themselves out of your life. But I also get the sense that this is an opportunity that's delayed, something that's coming in as well. Because again, knights bring messages, and the Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles, brings messages about opportunities, finances, a job offer, a promotion, things of that nature. Earlier in the reading, I did get the sense that a lot of you were being very entrepreneurial in setting up a business and setting up something for yourself that was going to yield money or that was going to require an exchange of service, things like that. So I get the sense that this is delayed until you check in. So there's something going on here. I feel like you're waiting on an opportunity, waiting on clarity, waiting on an answer, or just sort of checking in to see if your soul is still in this business venture, this endeavor that you're working on, moving towards. But yeah, there's something here that's delayed. This could be a delayed apology as well in some instances. But yeah, usually the Knight of Materials, one, they're very slow moving. So since it's delayed, there's going to be an even longer wait for this opportunity to come in or this communication to come in. In your environment is being represented by the High Priestess. Yes. So your environment is supporting spiritual growth, spiritual ascension, spiritual connection between your higher consciousness and source energy. So this is a perfect time, again, to go within with this Hermit energy and clear out any remaining thoughts that are self-deprecating, that are negative, that are keeping you stuck, that are keeping you in old patterns, old behavioral patterns, low vibrational energy. You want to get rid of this energy. You want to clear your head. So this is a perfect time for you to get still and turn within. Maybe turn off the social media, turn off the phone, take a long vacation, like a long weekend out into the woods or something, just to connect with nature, to recharge your batteries, recharge your soul batteries, right? Because this is the perfect time to do that right now. Like I said, we are entering Libra season, and Libra is all about the scales, balances, balancing your energy, balancing your internal energy with the external, just creating a lot of harmony within your life. And Libra also represents harmony within relationships. So maybe there's something that needs to be healed, something with a family member, a loved one, a coworker, a romantic partner, children, you name it. Take it how it resonates. But this is a time to really to heal. There's a lot of healing energy as we come out of the Virgo season and transition into Libra. Your hopes and fears is the Muse of Voices. So this is the King of Swords energy. So maybe some of you are dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I do get the sense that this represents mental clarity, that you're going to move yourself out of this energy, this Five of Wands energy, and move into an energy space of the King. So King of Air, King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who's very diplomatic, someone who's very intellectual, someone who's very balanced, very strategic, non-emotional, but not cold either. So they have a good balance between the what's going on in their mind space and the heart space. So, you know, they're very measured, very strategic, very good with communication and with words. But I do get the sense that you're going to gain the clarity that you need to move forward, because your overall outcome is the Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Voices. And this represents moving on from rough waters to calmer waters. Can also represent a physical move of locations, changing residences, moving cities, moving states, moving countries. But really, at the essence of this card, this is about spiritual ascension, a rite of passage, so to speak. And I feel like this Tower moment served that purpose, that it did serve as a rite of passage for you to ascend, because you're no longer the person who you were back before this Tower happened. All right, you've evolved, you've changed, you've been through some stuff, you've grown. You know, we have to be cracked open in order for us to emerge, to grow, and to expand. We can't do that in a shell that's keeping us stuck and limited. So I feel like this Tower moment cracked you open, Leo, so you can expand and move on and grow. But yeah, this has had a very soulful lesson for you. Hasn't been easy, definitely not. And I'm seeing where you do have to enter a period of healing and to take some time out for yourselves. But you are walking away, but you're feeling good and you're moving on towards success. Again, central to your reading is the King of Materials energy. So yeah, again, maybe some of you are walking away from an earth sign. That is a possibility. But you know, I just get the sense that there's a lot of prosperous, abundant energy here for you. Success is on the horizon. You just have to keep moving forward and not look back in the past and not let the past sort of drag you back and bring you down, right? It's about you sort of severing the ties that bind, severing the ties that keep you stuck, that keep you bound up. And I feel like you're going to do that again with this King of Swords, this Muse of Voices energy, right? Once you take some time to check in spiritually and emotionally. Okay, so I want to pull, do I want to do a Journey of Love? Nope, we're going to go ahead and shift gears to this, the Sacred Earth Oracle. Let's just see where we're at for Leo. Oh yes, clarity. Absolutely. I feel like this is the perfect word for you all. Clarity. That's exactly what's going on here, you know, in your reading. You need to take some time. Again, we talked about this. This is foot stomping the Five of Voices energy to move into this moment of solitude, to gain the clarity that you need and how you want to proceed in this new future. So you've got a lot of good energy here surrounding you. But you just have to get clear with what you want. And you have to get clear with your intentions. And I do feel like going back to your oracle with the hunger howling at the moon, this is you guys declaring what you want and allowing a cycle to end. So we're seeing completions here with the full moon. And this is you guys boldly declaring what you want. Calling in your soulmate, calling in a promotion, calling in a new job, calling in a new house, a new car, anything, children, you know. But you have to get clear and be consistent with your thoughts and with your actions and become a vibrational match for what it is that you're calling in. Okay, so let me pull. I feel like these guys want to talk. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. We're going to do this. We're going to pull a Nature's Whispers and then an angel message. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And this is coming in reversed, right? So I feel like you're right there at the precipice of something coming in, something that's about to be birthed, that's about to be created. And I do get the sense that this could be part of this Knight of Pentacles, something new, something about to start, something that's going to come in, that you're going to give creative birth to. You just have to get into alignment with it. You have to clear this mental energy that's going on in your mind's eye and get clear and get in alignment with that, so that way these opportunities can come in for you. But yeah, this is birthing a new age. So I feel like, Leo, this is you guys writing a new chapter in your life, getting ready to start something new, completely new. Some of you may be in a new city where you know absolutely no one. Can be scary, but it can also be very exciting at the same time. All right? So just keep that in mind. Let's check in with Nature's Whispers. Oops. One more. That one kind of popped, but I'm not sure if that's entirely everything in this deck for you guys. There we go. Yeah. So the first one that popped was maintain your childlike spirit. This is great advice. Tap into your inner child and think about the things that used to bring you joy and happiness. What types of songs did you listen to back as a kid? What types of cartoons or movies, or maybe your favorite ice cream that you used to eat as a child. A lot of that will spark nostalgic memories, and it will help you connect to your inner child and remember your dreams that you used to think about. Remember what it was that you wanted to be as an adult. Have you manifested that? How close did you come? Or how far off course did you veer from? Maybe now is the time for you to get back on track and see if you can tap into that energy. So you have that one, and you also have, I love this, renewal of peace. Yeah, you definitely have been through something. That's coming through clearly with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Reverse, you're releasing, you're moving away from a painful situation. You had this tower moment in the past, so your life has been up leveled. It has been maybe leveled out, but there's a lot of new space for creation and creativity. Remember, overall energy for this reading was the 7 of materials, planting the seeds of intention. Now it's time, now that the tower has cleared the decks, you have all this fresh soil to allow those seeds to just bloom and blossom into gifts from the universe. So this is a time for you to allow that. This is a time for you to be in the receiving mode and say, yes, universe, I understand that what had to happen needed to happen. There's nothing I could do about it. The situation, the energy, the people had to be released, and I send them off with love and light, and I gracefully bless them. But now I am ready to receive the gifts of abundance from the universe. So make those declarations known to Spirit and just set your intentions that you're welcoming with open arms the gifts, the abundance, the energy, the new opportunities, that you're an open mind, that you have an open mind to new opportunities coming your way. All right? You don't want to block that, because the universe is going to bring you something beautiful. All right? So let's go ahead and close with some angel messages and see what the angels have to say for you all. Ooh, beautiful. Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Oh, yes. Okay, Leos. I like that. I like that a lot for you. I think that is a beautiful way to end the reading. Yeah, this is going to be a gorgeous time period for you, the transition between September and October. So comment below, Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Check out my website, awakenhealings.org, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Love you all. Bye.